What is up, everybody? I am NerdRage36, back with another pickups video. So, let's dig right in. Starting off with, I found a Sly Cooper 2 poster. Boop, 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 boop. And on the back is a map, but this is the bulk of the poster. It's very narrow. I'm assuming this came in with a manual, but well, my copy of Sly 2 didn't come with this, so it was cool to find it separate. And speaking of that, I found the Devil May Cry 2 strategy guide poster. The guide I got last pickups didn't come with the poster. It was just the book, and again, found it separate. Just super random to find some of the stuff. And another strategy guide, Final Fantasy, the Four Heroes of Light. And an unfortunate mishap. Yeah, I tried cleaning off some sticker residue and ended up cleaning off some of the ink of the actual cover art. But this is kind of cool because this is a Final Fantasy game I don't really hear too much about, but I'm very interested in it, mainly because this is supposedly the predecessor or like the prototype to the Bravely series, and I hear those are also really good. Also, from what I've seen, this seems to be one of the games that can be played entirely in co-op, or at least like drop-in, drop-out co-op, sort of like Dragon Quest IX, and that, just on a conceptual level, like co-op RPGs on handhelds is something that really intrigues me, and I'm trying to find as many of those as possible, just for the sake of like testing it out maybe one day. And yeah, this is one I would need for that. And it's cool to have a strategy guide for a game like this, because I've also heard this can be pretty difficult, so it's nice to know what to do. Up next, another addition to my Jack Shrine. I've talked about Jak and Daxter being probably my favorite game series of all time, or at least one that is so important to me, I kind of have to respect it in such a way. And I have, it's off camera there, but I'll show you. I have basically just an entire collection area just for Jak and Daxter games. And this is a demo disc for Jak 3, still sealed. And that is just cool. Next up, kind of a weird pickup, but I'll sort of explain it. Siphon Filter. Now, when I was a kid, I remember seeing at a GameStop. I remember seeing Siphon Filter Dark Mirror, although I could just see the Dark Mirror part of the cover art, and just the box art looked really, really cool to me when I was younger. I didn't even know what kind of game it was, but for whatever reason, I never picked it up. And after doing some research many years later, I found out that the Siphon Filter series is a major Sony franchise. And whether it's my cup of tea or not, there's something I always want to do when it comes to collecting, and that is to get every first-party major franchise, unless it's like a sports game or something. Like, I know Sony has a lot of first-party baseball games or something, and not really my thing, and definitely not important enough to throw into the collection. A third-person shooter series, however, I'll give it a go. Also, I said this is a major Sony franchise, but this was apparently from before the studio was properly picked up by Sony, and obviously the logo is different, but Siphon Filter was created by Bend Studios. That's already impressive enough to make me want to check this out. Next up, some iconic Wii games. No More Freaking Heroes. Now, I actually did have the first game when I was younger, but I was not good at it. I got stuck on one of the boss fights. Like, the controls just were kind of weird. Like, why is the C button for blocking? That never made sense to me. But like I said, I've been getting more and more into high difficulty games, so there's a chance that I could easily get back into these. And I know there's also the Switch versions, which I might want to look into trying to find those. Granted, those were very limited, so who knows. But I definitely would need the originals on the Wii just because, again, respect for gaming history. And also, the Wii was a good system. Like, I understand the problems that people have with it because, like, gimmicky and the casual market really latched onto it. But there are some damn good games, some damn good core games for the Wii, and these are two of them. Up next, Luigi's Mansion, but one unfortunate thing. It's the player's choice copy. I can never find the black label copy, but the reason I picked this one up is because I found it for a stupidly good price, and despite the stupidly good price, have you ever noticed that, like, if something is cheap, it's usually in terrible condition? Not the case. And I do hope that one day I can find, like, an art swap. I don't want to print one myself just because I don't have, like, the right quality of paper. But it's just, I hoped I could eventually, like, do a case or an artwork swap. But it is good to finally have the first Luigi's Mansion. I've got 2 and 3 back there, and I definitely wanted to play the first one. It's a big launch title that everyone shat on when it originally came out, but now think of it as one of the best games on the GameCube. Who can blame them? And finally, it just came out. Xenoblade X Definitive Edition. And well, there's not a particular logo at the bottom. A particular cursed logo that every time I see it on a Switch game, it bothers the crap out of me. And seriously, like, they were able to fit this game on a Switch cartridge. They were able to fit the 2 Zelda games on a Switch cartridge. They were able to fit Skyrim on a Switch cartridge, Witcher 3. So ultimately my question is, hey Activision, what's your excuse? For crying out loud, they couldn't even fit the entire Spyro trilogy on a PS4 disc. Anyway, but yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles X. I remember when this game first came out, like, it was a big deal to me personally. Like, I loved Xenoblade 1, and I saw all the gameplay footage, like the mech suits, and just the premise was so cool when this is the game that made me want to get a Wii U. And I got this game on launch day, and here's a really funny story. I would be playing I was early years in college when this game came out, and I was playing it for quite a while. And one day I woke up weirdly early for my standards. Like, I got up, I ate breakfast, I took a shower, got dressed, made my bed, and sat down and was just playing Xenoblade. And after what felt like no time passed at all, I looked over and I saw on the clock it was 9:30 p.m. I had sat down and started playing it around 11. And I was like, oh wow, it's 9:30. I was supposed to meet the guys at, like, Denny's, like, an hour ago. Oh god, I have to pee. Like, seriously, this game, like, playing this for the first time, like, I got so sucked in, and I'm so excited to finally have it on Switch. And now the entire Xenoblade franchise is on one platform, and Switch 2 is going to be backwards compatible. You might as well declare me legally dead and every other Xenoblade fan, because basically 5 big-ass RPGs on one platform and will be played on the next, like, more powerful platform. So long, you fellow Xenoblade fans. I will see you, I don't know when. But no, yeah, I'm keeping the I'm keeping the cellophane on for a while because I'm in the middle of a few other games right now, and I don't know when I'll be getting to this. More than likely, I'll be playing this on Switch 2, but hey, what better game to start with? Anyway, that's it for this Pickups video. I am NerdRage36, and I'll see you later.